Shooting USA is brought to you by SnapSafe and the full line of Trek-Lite lockboxes. Affordable security for home or travel. Get 15% off with code SUSA15 at snapsafe.com.
Well, there are 3-gun matches held all over the country. Some are big, some are smaller, but only one is known as the Zombies in the Heartland. It's Hornady's signature multi-gun match held every year at the Heartland Public Shooting Park in Grand Island, Nebraska. It's that time of year again. For 13 years now, the end of May has marked a mysterious phenomenon on the ranges of the Heartland Public Shooting Park.
Some things just won't die. I was thinking about that the other day, and is this something that has run its course? Is it time to be done and give it up? And then you look at how many people are out there participating. It keeps on going, and maybe there's no end in sight.
Shooting's fun. We sell fun. But let's make it as fun as we can, and may as well theme it with zombies, and it makes my dad happy. So, let's just keep it going.
And it's the new blood, so to speak, that feeds this match.
So this is a beginner's match. Like, we have professional shooters, guys that compete on the circuit that are good in and out every day of the year, but we want the brand new people to come here. Our goal is to make it welcoming, make it fun for the experienced hands, but not overwhelming for the new guys.
Jeremy Millard has been around almost as long as the match itself.
Well, I've been involved for 12 years. I've been the Grand Poobah for like the last 9.
And the Grand Poobah is the brains behind what makes this zombie hunt work.
So we've got a really great group of volunteers. We have folks that are passionate about the facility from Grand Island, and they come out and I say, hey, let's build a teeter-totter and let's build some different things. And they just go to town, and when I come back from working on range setup, here's the prop ready to haul out.
Every RO crew makes a pitch for their stage.
Stage 2, all right? Stage 2, best stage around here.
Don't mind if I do.
You go right ahead.
But there is only one, Mag Dump Morris.
So basically this stage is called the Barney Fife stage, named after the famous TV character. What show is he even from? I'm too young for that.
Andy Griffith.
Andy Griffith, that's right. So they start up there on the platform. There's a gun up there. It's a Ruger revolver. They load 1 round of .38 Special in that revolver, and they get 1 shot at the zombie head back there. If they hit it, it activates a swinging target, and then when they get up there later, the target's swinging slower, so it's easier to hit. If they don't hit it, they make it up later with their pistol. After they shoot their 1 shot with the revolver, I believe there's 10 zombie steel targets that they shoot with their shotgun, dump it in the barrel. Some people like to dive under the railing. They run up there, they shoot the zombie head if they didn't get it before, they hit the swinger, they hit the plate rack, and then they run across, and then they engage 9 targets from a minefield, and some of them have clays in them.
The single shot a la Barney Fife gets you a 3-second time bonus if it connects. But if you load the revolver out of sequence, the click-through negates the benefit and can throw off the rest of the flow. Scott McGregor does his best to get it back on track, but the standing reload at the end is just another kick in the gut.
Yeah, I don't know. That 2 extra shots on the big plate rack, that got me at the end there, but...
What did we talk about on the revolver?
I know, we talked about it, Yeah, it was not good.
Even the revolver master, Jerry Mitchlack, misses the mark with the Barney shot. It doesn't matter much because the rest of the stage is a slam dunk for Jerry. Even with a 5-second penalty, Jerry's time is still competitive.
That Ruger was an air weight. Yeah. And I grabbed it, almost flew.
Not used to that Ruger.
I don't know. Oh, what's that word? Can't say that.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear that.
Over on stage 2, it's more of the same for Jerry. The stage starts with a 10-round single target engagement. That's right in Jerry's wheelhouse. Then it's rifle on 2 long targets, and then on the move through the junkyard. Jerry's all through in just under 40 seconds total.
How about that mag dump at the beginning with the pistol?
That's what I'm good at, brother.
Colt Pro Wyatt Gibson is even faster on the junkyard stage 2. His rifle work is some of the fastest we've seen on this course of fire. At the end, the timer stops at 33.15, but one target was not neutralized. That adds 5 seconds for the penalty.
My 10th shot was in there, so I guess I need to spread out my shots a little bit more. But had a good stage, and I did have one at the end. When you're running and gunning, that's what happens.
And speaking of running and gunning, one of the fastest zombie slayers in this match is Nate Schmidt. On the jailhouse stage, he puts on a clinic.
Oh, it was a really fast stage. Got to make sure you get your hits and make sure you read your sights right. But the shotgun was definitely where you can pick up the space. Oh no.
Uh-oh. So an FTN, but still super competitive time.
Thank you. But you can't always shoot a match completely clean.
Squatted with Nate is maybe the fastest super senior in the match. Friend of the show, Al Zitta, runs stage 8 the opposite direction as a left-hander. Once he's into the shotgun, the 79-year-old makes short work of this stage.
Everything's running. It felt good.
That's right. Except we're left-handed. Got to run a little further. So, whatever. That's good. Shotgun went really great.
From one of the oldest to one of the youngest of the zombie eradicators, 11-year-old Colton Kronk is here with his dad, Mark. And for Colton, stage 8 is another big success, getting both flying clays with the shotgun. But now, he's ready for some rest.
Made up that second clay with the shotgun. Tell me about your shotgun run.
No. Exhausted.
Good job.
Thank you.
But coming next, the zombies need beware. There's a new sheriff in town. Shooting USA is brought to you by Armageddon Gear and the Game Changer.
Hornady Security Mobilus Safes. Discover the ultimate solution for safeguarding your valuable equipment with Hornady Security Mobilus Safes. Offering an innovative modular design, Mobilus safes can be easily transported and assembled piece by piece in any room. Featuring a full square lock interior organizing system that maximizes storage space with countless storage configurations. Elevate your security with Mobilus safes from Hornady Security.
Shooting USA is brought to you by Hornady, celebrating 75 years of innovation in accuracy. Proud to be family-owned for 3 generations. We're back at the Heartland Public Shooting Center for the Hornady Zombie 3-gun. And this year, there is a concerted effort to make this match the best one yet.
I mean, we try to make it as festive as we can, and it is. It's just fun, and it is good for our community. It's certainly good for our shooting range, and we need as much traffic out there as we can get.
That drive to bring people to the range is because the Hornady Company is now managing the operations at the park.
We did decide to take over the operation of Heartland Public Shooting Park, and it is a labor of love.
Jason has this joke about we're never letting you go to a city council meeting again.
Yeah, Dad goes to meetings unattended, and more work for Jason and crew.
Basically, my offer to the city was, you own it, we'll run it. It isn't going to cost you anything.
And they have the right man to head up the operation.
New sheriff in town, new attitude at the range. Tom Bush is the former sheriff of Howard County. And no, he never arrested me. But he has been a volunteer out there for years. And when he heard that we took over this operation, he was just ready for a change.
First of all, he was a competitor, so he was familiar with what goes on in the parks. But I think more importantly from our standpoint, or certainly from my standpoint, was he was a manager of a program.
I've said it multiple times. It's like it's not even real. Like, I didn't think there's not, in my opinion, being a shooter, there is not a better job in the world than running a gun range. Like, this is great. I smile every day when I come into work. I work more hours now than I did when I was the sheriff, but it's a lot more fun.
And with Hornady's backing and resources, Tom has what he needs to take the park to the next level.
There's no longer a city budget they have to worry about. You want to paint the door, paint the door. You need to replace the door, replace the door.
You've got to stay on top of your maintenance so that your infrastructure doesn't break or fail on you when you need it the most. And when you need it the most is when you're going to have people coming out there to use those facilities. You've got to stay on top of that. And he's really demonstrated, from my perspective, he's really demonstrated a solid grip on get this place in shape and keep it in shape.
One challenge Tom and his crew faced this weekend, over 2 inches of rain in just over an hour.
Last year was terrible. This year, the park staff was prepared. We had a rain contingency. Tom and his team jumped into action. It slowed us down by about an hour, but it wasn't a big deal this year.
Just having the driving surface, having that crushed concrete on the driving surface. Last year, we were ankle deep in mud, and we're doing a little better on the driving surface. The ranges, still working out some drainage issues.
For Tom, the entirety of the shooting park is what he's excited about.
We've got a sporting clay loop that's just shy of a mile long that we've got 10 red and 10 green, and what we mean by that is the green is a little bit more lax course, and the red course is a little bit more, it would be more of a competitive level. We're expanding on that this year. We're putting up another mile-long loop and hopefully adding about another 15 stations. We've got 9 skeet fields. I've got 10 trap fields. We have international bunker trap. We're the only one within about, probably 8 hours. We've got the pond for fishing. We got guys that come out here and run trial dogs. We've got trails that you can walk. We've got RV camping pads. We've got an archery range. So we can handle quite a bit at one time. So it's starting to fall into place. We could be running, it's large enough and the team's starting to fall together well enough right now. We could actually be running something over on sporting clay or trap right now, and neither side of the park would know that we had a major event going.
It all points to a bright future at the Heartland Public Shooting Park and for Grand Island.
We're fortunate enough that we can do this, and it's a give back. And if we can give back to our shooting community and our community, why wouldn't we do it?
The .22 Advanced Rifle Cartridge easily outperforms all other .22 caliber cartridges in its class, producing .22 250 performance in an AR-15 platform. The .22 ARC is engineered to take full advantage of the most aerodynamic .22 caliber bullets. This means tighter groups, increased accuracy, and an exceptional shooting experience. .22 Advanced Rifle Cartridge from Hornady.
Thanks again for tuning into the Shooting USA YouTube channel. We hope you enjoyed the content. A couple of notes. Make sure you take advantage of SUSA15 at snapsafe.com. That's our discount code that saves you 15% on anything from SnapSafe, and that gets to be some big money when you start talking about modular safes and vault doors. Also, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our new content. As always, a like and a comment helps us with that algorithm.